Hey all, welcome back to Fire and Water Travel Services. My name is Darren, and today we're going to do a quick review and walk around of Carnival's new private island, Celebration Key, and see, does it really compare to Royal Caribbean's Coco Cay? I'll be right back and tell you what I thought. Hey all, welcome to Fire and Water Travel Services. We specialize in affordable luxury and culinary adventures with all types of travel, including cruises, all-inclusives, and any type of travel that you're looking for. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and make sure you like and subscribe and share this channel. All right, all, like I said, I did have the chance on a recent Carnival Vista cruise with our family for a graduation celebration to visit Celebration Key, and really was looking forward to it. We were only the third ship to be able to stop at this new location, and it is right on Grand Bahama Island, but it is a very big area for sure. There's the iconic sandcastle. The walkway from the ship is actually covered most of the way, so you don't have to worry about being out in the hot sun. We were the only ship in port today. Right now, the dock can hold two Mardi Gras or XL class ships, and of course this is a Carnival only location, so even some of the other Carnival Corporation cruise lines like Princess or Holland America are not able to use this right now. One of the things I did love about this is that if you didn't want to walk, or if you couldn't walk all the way down to the island, they had these trams that would take you down there, and we used that, of course. This is the map of Celebration Key. As you can see, it has two huge freshwater lagoons, two separate areas, Starfish Lagoon and Calypso Lagoon, and it does also have a Pearl Cove Beach Club, which is adults only, which is extra. This is the main sand castle. It's a big focal point here, and that's one of the racing water slide is on. That does cost extra. I think it's $15 per person. I'm not sure how many rides that gets you, if it's just one or if it's for the day, but it does have some added expense things, just like Coco Cay. But you can do a lot on this particular island without having to pay anything extra. As you can see, these freshwater lagoons are huge, so if you just wanted to go there and check those out, there's actually no extra cost for that. The two different sides, of course, one is more family focused, and that's the Starfish Lagoon, and like I said, this has got the more family, kids oriented side, so it has some things that would interest younger children. It does have the water slides go into that, but it also has a splash pad and some other family focused type activities aimed at smaller children, of course. And here is the splash pad. Like I said, it does have some really cool fun areas, and I think this is going to be the area that gets filled up the most when these larger XL class ships come in here, because it has got all the things that the kids would enjoy. Both sides of the lagoons are actually about the same size and space. All of them do have all these different types of cabanas and day beds and other things that you can rent for an added cost, of course, different sizes. This one is kind of one of the larger ones. I'm not going to tell you pricing because that can change, but just to say it's comparable to Coco Cay. Of course, it has these bathhouses with the showers on the outside, and of course, since they're being brand new, they were actually very clean, very new, so really didn't have any complaints about the bathrooms, and they were close by. They had several of these throughout. The good thing is, right in between both of the lagoons, they have the customer services and shore excursions area. So if you have any issues when you're on the island, it's right here centrally located. Of course, if you scheduled any of the excursions that they offer on this area, you could check it out right there. Scattered throughout the island, they had these little, kind of swings and little special areas of photo opportunities that you could check out. Also, one of the bars in the Calypso Lagoon area has swings that swing out towards the lagoon area, which were pretty cool. I didn't get a picture of those. It was pretty hot the day we were there, and we didn't spend a whole lot of time walking the whole island, but we did get a good walking around and saw a lot of the things. Of course, you got these little signs everywhere kind of telling you where each area is. We spent most of our day in Calypso Lagoon here, and as you can tell, there's plenty of loungers with umbrellas already up. You don't have to pay extra for the umbrellas. They were actually all there and out already. The lagoon itself has sand all around it, which was pretty cool. And like I said, with one ship in port, especially since it was a smaller ship, we had no problem finding a lounger with umbrella, of course. Now, when you start getting the bigger mega ships in here, and then once they start being able to have 4 at once, I can see this getting pretty crowded. But the lagoons on each side are very huge, so it's going to take a lot of people to get those filled up. But I can see once they get those 4 ships in at once, it could be pretty full. Now, you can see, like I said, there's more of those cabanas all around the lagoons, but there's also some down by the beach. But this one happens to be a lagoon. This is one of their larger ones. It fits up to 10 guests, and it's one of the more expensive, but it's got its own little slide into the water. It's got some loungers that are into the water as well, and plenty of space for up to 10 people. Like I said, both sides have a really nice brand new beach area, and you can tell they still got the supports for the palm trees. So this literally is the 3rd day it was open, so it's going to be like I said, it was very new, and as you can tell, plenty of loungers available on the beach area as well. And we weren't super early getting off the ship, so people had been getting off the ship for a good hour and a half before we got down there. So most of the people were already off that were getting off, and you can see a lot of people in the water already. But like I said, very nice beach area on both sides. On the Calypso side, which we were on, is going to be mostly adults, and of course it's going to have the Pearl Cove Beach Club is on this side, which is a separate private adults only area that you can actually get the drink package and food package. Cost extra to go there. So I'm not going to quote prices because I know they could change down the road. The good thing about the area, these water stations, there's probably a good 4 or 5 of these water stations everywhere around. So you did have access to ice water whenever you needed it. And of course it was hot that day, so we did use it a lot. There is a lot of included food. They do it a little different on this particular island. You get one meal included in a lot of the different areas. They have these food trucks that have different types of food, the fritters and chicken sandwiches, tenders, burgers, hot dogs, chicken wings. And then when you look at the menus, you can tell what's going to be the included. The Island Eats menu on the left there is what's included, and then there's other stuff on the right is extra. So if you wanted, let's say, 2 chicken sandwiches, you could pay extra and get another one. So same thing with all the other menus. Island Eats is going to be what's included, and like I said, you get one full meal, and then the rest, anything else above that, is going to be extra. I had plenty of these little bars all over the place. One thing is with Celebration Key and any of the private islands with Carnival, your drink package does not carry over. So anything you drink on the island, you have to pay extra for. They do have sit-down restaurants too, and those are extra. There was some other areas to get food at towards the back of the island. We didn't make our way over that way, but from what I understand, they have different areas that are included, like tacos and other chicken options and burgers and stuff like that. So like I said, the Island Eats is what you get, and you get one meal with a cookie for your visit there. It's not like some of the other islands where they have a barbecue and unlimited food. One of the cool things I liked was this Junkanoo parade that they did around noon, where they, played music and had the parade and all that for the traditional Bahamian Junkanoo Carnival that they have every year. So, which that was pretty cool, fun to watch as well. Like I said, it was pretty hot that day, so we got out of there probably about 1 o'clock, 1:30. Plenty to do, plenty to see all around. A lot of it you don't have to pay extra for, but there's options to pay extra, of course. So all in all, it was a fun day. I think you'll enjoy visiting Celebration Key. If you, like I said, if you're looking to spend a little extra money, some people were complaining about the water slide, racing water slides, that cost a little extra, and that the drink package does not carry over. But one of the things that I thought was weird is if you have a drink package on Carnival, they limit you to 15 drinks a day. If you drink anything on the private islands and pay extra for it, it counts towards your 15 drinks. So just be aware of that, guys. Didn't make sense to me, but who am I to say? But thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram. And if you have any travel needs whatsoever, give us a shout. And check out fireandwatertravel.com for all our information. I'll see you again on the next video.